Good morning guys, hello, welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day. I've just woken up, I've actually just put a hair mask in my hair because I'm going to wash my hair later, and I've got my Eras Tour merch on and I'm gonna make breakfast, but I'm going to start off the day by having a matcha because something very exciting came yesterday that I ordered. Basically the Blank Street or Black Sheep coffee, there's two like coffee shops in London that I love getting matcha from, and they both use the exact same like syrup flavouring in the matchas, and I do make matcha at home normally, but it's never as good as in the shop, so I still buy them when I'm out. But now I've got the syrups, hopefully I can just make them at home now, and I did try out yesterday the blueberry one to make like the blueberry matcha that everyone gets from Blank Street, and it was really good. It was almost as good. I think they might put like food colouring in their matcha because it wasn't as bright purple as their one, so we need to like nail down the recipe. But I also got a strawberry one. Let me show you them. This sounds like an ad, it's not. I'm just very excited about my syrups. So I put them in my little coffee corner. I don't know if they kind of ruin the vibes, but they're so big I don't know where else to put them. I don't think they'd fit in a cupboard. So yeah, this is the brand. You can get them on Amazon, and this one is the blueberry one, which is the one that tastes like the blueberry matcha, and then this is the strawberry one I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to make a matcha this morning. I actually have some new matcha as well because, oh, ignore the mess there. I actually have some new matcha powder as well because I have been using my banana flavoured one from Bird & Blend, but I've got some plain matcha because I thought I didn't want banana flavour matcha powder with the syrups. It might be too many flavours. So I've just got some normal powder, which I think you're meant to keep in the fridge because that's what I've been doing. So this is the matcha powder that I use, and then I'm just going to film me doing my matcha. I don't know if you guys know how to make matcha. It's pretty simple. Like, I would say it's quicker for me than making my iced coffee with my coffee machine. Like, if I'm in a rush, it's quicker for me to make a matcha than it is to make an iced coffee. So let me switch the camera around and show you how I do it. This does look pretty similar to the Blank Street one. So this is the strawberry syrup I put in it. Oh my god, that tastes exactly like the strawberries and cream one from Black Sheep coffee that I get. That is so good. 10 out of 10, recommend those syrups, they're really good, and the blueberry one is really good as well. Right, I'm gonna drink this and then come back to you guys when I have some actual food because I'm not feeling that hungry yet, so I'm gonna sit and drink this and then I'll be back. Hello guys, I have drunk my matcha and I've just been sat editing, and now I'm going to have some proper breakfast. I think I'm just going to have toast because I don't have much food in, but I do always keep frozen bread in the freezer for toast, so I'm going to have some toast to go with my breakfast, and I might have a cup of tea with it because I feel like tea and toast is like the best combo, and it always tastes better if you have a cup of tea with your toast, so I'm going to make that. I've got a cup of tea with oat milk and then some toast, white toast with margarine on, like vegan butter. So I'm gonna eat this and I will get back to you guys at lunchtime. It's actually quite late, it's 11 o'clock, so I probably won't have lunch for a few hours, but I will get back to you guys when I'm having lunch. Hello guys, it's been a few hours. I've just been doing some editing and I've decided I'm gonna make lunch. I'm not that hungry because I only had my toast a few hours ago, but I'm gonna make a salad, I think, because I don't have much food in. I need to go grocery shopping, which is on my list of things to do today. But I do have a few like random bits of salad left over, and I've got a can of chickpeas, so I thought I would make just a random little salad of anything I can find in the fridge and in the cupboards. So I'm gonna make that. Let me see what ingredients I have. So I have chickpeas. Okay, I've got peppers, spring onion, tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce and some rocket. So I'm gonna put this all, I'm gonna chop it up, put it in a bowl and probably just mix it with some like olive oil and lemon juice as the dressing. Salad. This looks a bit boring, but as I said, I didn't have much food in, so let's give it a try. It's actually quite good. I feel like I like simple food, so I'm not fussed about having boring salad. I would have this with like some bread or something, but we don't have much in, so I'm just gonna eat this and I will see you guys when I next eat something. Hello, it has been quite a few hours. I've been out to the shops and come back, and I'm gonna start cooking dinner now. I'm actually getting very hungry, I think, because all I had was salad for lunch and there wasn't like much carbs in it. I'm getting quite hungry, so I'm gonna start cooking dinner now. It's only 5 o'clock, but I'm gonna make spaghetti bolognese for dinner. And the bolognese I think always tastes better when you leave it like cooking for an hour or two, so that's why I'm making it a bit earlier on. I've just got all the ingredients out, so I thought I would show you. I feel like spaghetti bolognese and also chili con carne, which is like very similar kind of recipe, is like one of the most cooked things as a vegan. I feel like it's just so easy to make like a vegan version that tastes good, and it's like a way to get loads of protein in and vegetables and like hidden veg and like fiber and stuff. Basically just very healthy dinner that tastes really good. And yeah, so this is the ingredients I've got out. This is my favorite veggie mince. This is the same one I've been using for years. I'm the sort of person, I think I have some sort of like food, I like eating. When I find a food I like, I will only want that. And the same with recipes. Like once I find a dinner recipe I like, I will only cook that. And the same with this mince. Like if I don't make bolognese or chili with this mince, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's not the same. So this is my favorite mince. It's just the one from Sainsbury's. It's like, I think it was like £1.50, and it's frozen. So you just like put it into the pan frozen, and it's like so useful to have in the freezer, and it's just like mince and it's made with soya, so it's got lots of protein in. Then I've just got some shallots. I would normally just use onions, but this is what I have. Some carrots. Also you can put like celery in if you want to make it proper Italian, but I didn't have any. Got some random tomatoes left over, tomato puree, chopped tomatoes. I'm gonna also add a few lentils just for a bit more kind of healthiness, because the lentils also kind of make it a bit more like meaty texture with the meat. And then for my seasonings, quite random, I put in some pesto. I know if anyone Italian's watching this, they're probably like, oh my god, why are you putting gravy granules in your spag bowl? But I promise you, if you're veggie and you want that kind of beef flavour, this is so much easier than like adding like all different herbs and stuff. It's this like gravy granules is like accidentally vegan. It's just like the Aldi like Bisto sort of granules. They're just like little granules, and I just put this in while it's cooking, and it gives it that sort of meat flavour. You could also use like beef stock cubes if you manage to find some veggie ones. And then I also add garlic powder. I just can't be bothered to cook normal garlic. And then MSG, which I add to like every recipe. And then I also use a little bit of soy sauce. Instead of adding salt, I add soy sauce because I feel like it just gives that more like umami kind of flavour, like a bit more. I feel like because you're not cooking with real beef, obviously the veggie mince doesn't really have much flavour on its own, so you have to add more like flavours in, if you see what I mean. But yeah, I'm just gonna cook that up, basically chop the onions, whack everything in the pan and let it simmer for a few hours. I'm gonna put it in my always pan. This is not an ad, but I wish it was. This is my favourite pan. So I'm just gonna make it in this and then let it simmer for a few hours and then cook spaghetti to go with it when it's done. But yeah, as I said, if I was making like chili con carne, which is another, I feel like classic like British weeknight dinner that you would cook, I would basically do a very similar recipe but just add in beans, like kidney beans, or like paprika, chili, maybe some peppers. That's how I make my chili con carne version. But this is the bolognese, so we're sticking with the Italian spices and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna cook this now and then I will cook the spaghetti in a bit. Hey guys, I have eaten my dinner and I've just showered and washed my hair. Finally got my hair out of the hair mask, and I'm gonna have my little evening snack. So I'm gonna have a vegan Kit Kat, which I bought in the shop, and I'm gonna have a cup of my favourite nighttime tea to go with it. I pretty much almost every night have a little cup of tea and a sweet treat at the minute. It seems to be my little routine, so I'm gonna have that. Okay, I've made it to my bedroom and I've got my cup of tea. It's actually too hot to drink right now, so I'm just going to leave it on the side for a second. I also wanted to say, I think I mentioned that I was thinking about vlogging the last time I went to Era's tour, which was like last week, but I ended up not vlogging, which I know is kind of sad because I did vlog the first 2 Era's tour shows. But I ended up, first of all, I was scared about cameras because I know the Wembley bag rules say no professional cameras, and I was like worried I didn't want to take my vlog camera there and then it get confiscated. And I don't like vlogging on my phone because it like would have taken up all the storage for the concert. So I just decided not to vlog and actually like, you know, fully enjoy it. But it was a crazy time because we queued up. If you don't know, I went to Wembley. I think it was night 5 of her shows in Wembley, I think, but it was like the second night of the August lot of shows on the Friday, and it was so good. We got London Boy, which was so cool, and we were standing, which I hadn't been standing yet. But yeah, I decided not to vlog, but I did vlog the first 2 Era's tours, so hopefully if you wanted some Era's tour content, you got enough in the first 2 videos I made, which I will link up here if you want to go and see those. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good week. I feel like I haven't even chatted much this video, but hopefully you enjoyed seeing what I eat in a day. As always I say in these videos, this is just like a random day in my life, and even if you followed exactly what I ate every other day of my life, your body would not look the same as mine. A lot of like the way you look is down to genetics and just your bone structure and your metabolism and stuff, and I myself have been in the position where I've been like trying to follow some fitness influencers what I eat in a day and be like, oh my god, okay, if I eat what she ate in that video, then I'm gonna look like her. And I'm just here to tell you that is not true. The reason I make these videos is to just show a kind of random snapshot of what I eat in a day, because I know it is useful for people to see one where you're eating like a good amount of substantial food, whereas some videos really, they don't eat a lot. and it's a bit like triggering for people, so hopefully these videos help you guys out. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good week. Make sure to follow me on my other socials if you want to see more from me. I post every day on like Instagram and TikTok, and I've been trying to post on Snapchat, and then I post these long weekly videos on YouTube once a week on Sundays. Also post on YouTube Shorts, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see those. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good week. I'm going to drink my cup of tea and eat my Kit Kat and go to bed. I'll see you in next Sunday's video. Bye guys.